Hello, hello, everybody on the replay viewers. Since nobody's here live yet, welcome, welcome. Just got back from the beach. I actually got back from a run, then came back for a few minutes, and I realized there was like sand on my bottom. Went down to the beach for a few minutes, hung out down there, had myself a cigar, took the hammock down, chilled out on the hammock. Hello, Karen, my love. Welcome, welcome. How is life treating you so far today? Did you remember turning the air conditioning back down at the house? I could see easily where you might forget that situation, so hopefully reset the thermostat. Hi, hello. Haven't even got my shower yet. You did. Good. Figured you would. I just see everything else being like overwhelmed in the whole, process there, forgetting. So decided to come back. I've got a little bit of cigar left after I'll get that smoked up. And bikes are loaded up in the truck. It was warm in here. It wasn't bad when I was there earlier today, but I figured it's probably warmer than it was when I was there earlier today. So it definitely was not cool by any means. So, but did it cool off all right? I assume it probably did. Everything keeps up pretty decent. So, but went for a short run. The stupid watch. I'm so pissed at that watch. Oh my god, I'm so pissed at that watch. So glad I got a new one coming. They should be here in the next few days. So we gotta watch out in the mail for that. But the watch wouldn't. I went through and deleted all the data and blah blah. It said I was supposed to anything else to re-update it, and it wouldn't sync with my heart rate strap and or my foot pod either one. It wouldn't sync with my phone, so it's just a pain in the ass. I'm gonna try and download it data through the data cable when I get home tomorrow, and if not, I'm just gonna just load it in manually. So, Chubby44, welcome, welcome. Stupid cigar doesn't want to stay lit. Yeah, that watch is so annoying. Absolutely so annoying. And the sad part is, it's like it does everything I'd ever want the watch to do. So, had the best battery life on ultra track, which means only track like every few feet. It tracks like a lot less often. It'll run for like I think it's like 50 hours or some shit. Like it's super long, which would work for my 50 miler, but it won't. The new one I've got ordered, that 735 XT. It's like $500, $450 when it was. That's not going to last the full 100-mile race, so I'm going to have to charge it mid-race. So, luckily though, it does have the ability to charge while still recording the data. So, I've got to just basically buy a little USB plug, type battery pack up, and then I'll just take the watch off. Which I don't know. It doesn't. The heart rate. I got to run some shit on it, but I can actually stick it in my hydro vest pocket and then drop the battery pack in the other pocket and just run the cables over and charge it up. It'll still track, so it won't be quite as accurate as it will be on my wrist, and it also will be a pain in the ass while it's charging. I won't be able to see what it's doing, so I won't be able to actually keep an eye on it, but it'll have the alarms and stuff, like every hour reminding me to eat and that kind of thing, so definitely fun stuff. So help remind me to jump on their website when I get home this weekend or sometime this week even when I get back home on my actual computer and sign up for a pacer. Being how my cabin got given away, I want to make sure my pacer didn't get given away also. Richard Dowd, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? The water is higher than I've ever seen. The tide is super high, Karen, right there by where the drive-in part right there is for the beach driving access. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want a pacer. At least the 75 mile to the 100-mile rate, I'm going to want a pacer, I think. So, who knows? I'm not going to go out there hard. I'm just going to go out there with the sole plan of finishing. That's all I'm after is just to finish. So, I'm all good with it. But we're going to see what happens there. So, but the tide was so high. The full moon, yeah, it's super, super high. Oh my god, like those little signs, like 10 mile an hour driving lanes and blah, blah, they were starting to like float away. So, we had to drag them back up on shore so they didn't like lose those stupid woods and signs. So, definitely, it's the highest I've seen the tide. Like, it's so damn high. So, tonight would have actually been a good night to do my overnight run with the full moon. There's hardly a cloud in the sky. It would have been a perfect night for that. So, yeah, it was crazy. Those pillars right there, like on the left-hand side, you walk down before you turn right to the jetty. There was like 8 of them that were up on the water. Like, they were underwater, right? Not underwater, but the water was up on them, So, it was kind of interesting, but it's all good. So, DA Patriot fan, welcome, welcome. G. Yoder. It sounds like a Amish name. Yoder. 10 Man 70. Welcome, welcome. Today was a pretty lazy day. Did not get much accomplished. the whole just, I don't know, took Karen to work, got the bike, freaking battery's in the bike for some reason. I have no idea what happened to that damn thing. So I'm wondering if somebody didn't dick around with it out there at work, Karen, and possibly turn on the driving lights or something, like that little switch, the driving light or whatever that caused the battery to go dead, because the driving lights are they don't have to have the key or nothing. It's like they come on automatically no matter what. So if somebody went out there and pushed that button, then actually I'm hoping they did, because if that is the case, that means I know what was wrong with it. I just, basically when that light switch isn't turned on, I'm good. But it's one of those things where if it wasn't the case, then I got to figure out what the hell caused that thing to drain the battery. So the other thing is the fact that maybe just that all that humidity somehow got in the electrical or something. I don't know. So, but, I mean, it runs and shit. I mean, I've driven in rainstorms like crazy and stuff. Never had a problem. So who knows? But it's also that pure 100% humidity just gets into all the electrical units and everything else. So I might pull it apart one of these days when I get time. I'll tear it all apart and just silicone, like that spray silicone crap, and just coat all electrical underneath the CDI box, all that stuff, and just coat it all up and see what happens. So I might also end up buying a battery changer for it. But I drive it enough that I shouldn't have to worry about that shit. But who knows? So spiders sorted out. Actually, I think it's a possibility. There was, oh my god, there was 20,000, 30,000 spiders on that thing. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, there was easily, I bet 15,000, 20,000 in each bag. Like, it was so just gross. It was so gross. There's tiny little baby spiders hatching everywhere. So it was absolutely crazy. Great song. You didn't see any good. I'm hoping they got another. I hosed them out and stuff there at the house, so I'm hoping that would help. And I sprayed that rage shit on there. Although it was only for like cockroaches and stuff, but hell, anything to scare them off. So get him, Bruce. Get him. Bruce is trying to play with Bear. Get him. Roscoe's gonna get you. Get him, Bruce. Yeah, exactly. No, he definitely, that's cold days. He was all up on top of you constantly because he knew you weren't feeling good. So he's the most empathetic dog I've ever been around in my life. That dog just knows when you're not feeling good and just basically is all over top of you. So by far not the smartest dog I've ever owned, but by far the most empathetic dog I've ever owned. So he's a great dog though. He really is. He's come so far for me. I was saying about that just again today and stuff about how he's off the leash, not running on the back in the front yard here, and like loading the bikes and stuff. Hanging up, he's just running off the leash. The neighbor's dog, the one that I think he had a problem with before, were out there, the little shit poodle fucking things out there yipping like crazy. They come running out off their yard. It's funny. They come running like hell up the yard, and the neighbor starts screaming and freaking out because Bruce out there. Bruce never left the driveway. So I'm like, fuck him, call the cops. The dog never left property. What the hell? So it was all good. So. But Bruce is there and looked at him and crap. And I told Bruce, ignore him. Bruce, literally, the dogs are out there running towards him, yipping at him. Bruce just walked back over, stood next to the truck, like, what are they doing? The guy finally got his dogs back on his property, but it was so funny. Yeah, oh my god, it was so hilarious. But those people who believe their dog can never do wrong, and their dog's the one starting the shit, so it's always interesting how those are the people that, are interesting out there, so. But nope, it's all good. We had a nice little short little run, just went a couple miles, no big deal. Yeah, their shit don't stink, exactly. That's just, I don't know, it's amazing. Seems like the ones with the worst dogs, the ones that want to bitch the most about your dog, so. I guess maybe it's just like you see in others your own flaws, maybe, and they know how bad their dogs are, so they're going to yell at you, so that when their dog bites your dog, you're gonna think it was your fault, so. There was a guy over by the lighthouse. I went down here to the lighthouse and made that loop that way around. And a little wiener dog and a little black dog, I don't know. About the size of Bella is actually what it was, about that size of Bella. And the dog was doing stuff, and hair in the back of his neck was just stood up, and that ridge line was just pissed off as hell. And I said, pull your fucking leash, dude. I said, that dog, I see him crap. And right then, the dog, I'm going nuts and stuff. And Bruce ran right by. He let that dog come out there and was like trying to bite him. Bruce ran right by. And really loud, I'm like, come on, Bruce, just ignore us. And some people have shitty dogs that don't train them right. And we just kept on running. The guy was like, he tried to say something. I just kept on running by. I was like, get pissed off. So it was kind of funny. But clearly, Bruce was just like, hey, what the hell? Didn't even look at him when I said ignore. Bruce just turned his head to the right and ran right by. So it was so funny. But I try and call people out to at least know their dog was shitty. So, and I usually just tell them, I'm like, a lot of times I'll say, oh, it's all right, Bruce, forgive that dog. It's not the dog's fault. It's the shitty owner's fault for not teaching them better. I'm just like, what the hell? So, but no, it's all good. So, Bruce is well behaved. He gets a little bit rambunctious at times. He gets a little bit crazy and stuff. I'm not gonna say like he's anywhere near a perfect dog, but he's, from what he came from, he's amazing. So. And I'd put him up against anybody's dog when it comes to, you know, dealing with like elderly and that kind of thing and stuff, and like, you know, whatnot. If I can get him past that immediate excitement, so that's like in the morning when Pat's coming back and with the dogs and stuff and that. So, oh my God, yeah, he's come so far. It really is just it's still a work in process. But even like the other day when we were out running around that gas station, that guy had that boxer out there on the end of that leash was going ape shit. I saw the dog and I was like, we were basically cutting back. I was like yelling left, left, left as we just turned and came back around, put him in the car. I would have never dreamt we would have done that before, you know, so crazy as hell. Bayram Gumbenston 7. I have no idea if I pronounced that right or not, but welcome. But no, it's amazing how well he does anymore. So, and he's getting so good with the whole ignore thing, which is a lot of just, I think, age. He's just settling down a little bit. He's trusting me so much better. Is that right? Come here. I'm talking about you. Yes, I am. Come here. You're a good boy. Come here. All the way. Come on. You gonna sit on me? Yeah. So he doesn't want to be on camera. So he's gonna sit on me instead. So, but no, he's definitely a good little boy. You feel that pretty good? Does that feel pretty good? But no, he's such a great dog. I wish he didn't eat so much and didn't shit so much, but other than that, I can't really complain too much about him. So he's staring at something over by the bug light right now. So some of that bug light's got him interested, so he's over there staring over it. So it's all good. Now he's over and laying down, staring at the pool floaty, so he seems to be obsessed with that swimming pool floaty for whatever damn reason, so. Hello, Ashley. Lemon Cell, welcome. No, definitely just, I don't know, today was a good day. It wasn't a great day, but it was a good day, so. I watched some Netflix. Couldn't get the big TV to turn on Netflix at all, so that's a plug. I watched Netflix on my iPad. End up watching some of that Strange Calls. I don't know, the ones that everybody's been telling us to watch, Tanya's watching and stuff, talking about. So I watched a few episodes of that. How are you doing today, Ashley? Welcome. But where are you from, Ashley? But the Strange Calls, and it's interesting, Karen. It's not, I don't know, it's not quite as great as it was making it out to be, but it's pretty interesting, so. I won't rewatch it with you, I'll put it that way. It's not good enough to rewatch. It's not as nearly as good as like Bloodline and that, which I'm watching with you again, but I would not bother rewatching the Strange Calls yet. It's not that good. So it's got a weird, I don't know. It's just, there's some interesting stuff. Like there's a lot of funny one-liners and stuff in it. Like the older guy that's working with him in the show, he was talking about how they're out, like they were looking for cats. Like there was a cat that killed a bird, and they were going on the hunt to try and capture this cat before it killed more birds. And the guy's like, you know, I'm always down to be hunting some and as he started to say pussy, a car blew its horn and it stops and it went away. Like that was like the editing thing. And he goes, I was trying to say pussy, and the guy's like, I know what you're gonna say. It's cracking me up. So there's a lot of that little, you know, that fart joke humor almost, like that, you know, Beavis and Butthead type mentality humor, which I enjoy at times, but I don't know. It's just there's a little bit of that European humor. You know, it's more like that. I don't know, a little more of the slapsticky type stuff. And it's a good show, but like I said, it's just, once you've heard those jokes, I don't have any interest in watching it again. I wouldn't know if it's a little bit dry, but it's just every once in a while you get like an old lady cussing and stuff. You get an old lady saying fuck, it's kind of funny. You don't usually expect little old women to say fuck, you know, so it's some of that kind of humor there, but so far it's pretty good. It's just, again, not one I wouldn't recommend. There's so many other ones out there that make you think a little more. This one doesn't have you thinking more, you know. Like there's a TV series called Grimm that is phenomenal. Like that's just a much better show than this one is. So, but this one's just a short, like 20-some minute, you know, it's just short little episodes, and it's a great little. If you just want to kind of turn your brain off and laugh. So, oh my god, yeah, if we're gonna watch it together, there's stuff that we can make us think and make us talk and make us communicate a lot better than that one is. This one's just more of a, almost the way I always send back to is a Beavis and Butthead. Back in the day, I loved Beavis and Butthead because you got to just turn it off. You got to laugh at TP jokes, and you got to laugh at, you know, fart jokes. You didn't have to think at all. And this one's not a thinking man's show at all. So it's definitely worth watching. But it's one of those things that I literally, as I was watching the episodes, like I was dozing off in them. Like even though like they're 27-minute episodes, I still kind of doze off. They weren't holding my interest. I had to back it up and rewatch it, you know, so I see what I missed. But it wasn't that great. So, creepy old June bug just landed on Bruce and he's scared the hell out of him. Now he's it flew away. Now he's trying to chase it. That's funny. There's a product Tom and Dan are promoting, and it's like Ever Safe or something it's called, and it's a mosquito treatment. You like can, I think it's like portable. You can move, take it camping with you and stuff. You can put it in your yard and do whatever. I need to get on their website and look it up. We gotta look it up and see how much it is, because I think that'd be something really cool to have there at the house, and also like when we go back up there. We've never had mosquito problems up there at the Hawk yet, there in Kansas, but it would be smart to have just in case, since we're going to be staying at Ever Safe, I think it's what it's called. It's on, I'm sure it's on their website. I just haven't looked it up. I heard it on the podcast tonight, and Tom was really bragging about the point that he had one of his friends was going camping, and he told the guy, he's like, dude, you need to get a hold of me, and let me, loan you this, if nothing else, just because of the fact it works so damn good. So, pretty sure it's called Ever Safe, but it's all good, so fun stuff. Oh, yeah. So what's your positive for today, baby girl? Hello, BCONI, Bacani. Welcome. Listening to the M&M's channel on iHeartRadio. I don't think that's actually a positive. Unless, that's, never mind. I'm not going to go there. Maybe it is a positive. It's a little bit inappropriate to be talking about here is that being your positive. If that is the case, but hey, whatever happens, I guess. Oh, no? Okay. Welcome, Jared 10 Martin. Welcome. Just out here, about to wrap this little Periscope as soon as Karen tells me what her positive is for today. I'm about done with my cigar, so. The high tide was really cool. It was a full moon. It was really cool to get home and clean up some things. Yeah. Mostly it was that cat in the back that caused the issues. So, Young Firefighter 95, welcome back. I'm not sure if you've told us your actual name or not. Patrick, yes. Hello, how are you doing, Young Firefighter? Definitely, it was a good day today. Like I said, I went down to the beach, smoked a cigar down there. It's Crate Frog. God, I don't know why that changed the name Young Firefighter threw me off. Crate Frog, it really did. So, aka Josh, yeah. But no, had a good day today. So, just chilled out. Took it fairly easy. Had to go get dog food and stuff. Had to go take Karen to work, which was fine. No big deal. Just kind of sucks, that whole wasted kind of trip. So, what's your positive for today, Crate Frog? Karen basically gave us her positive of the day. My positive for the day was just simple little things, but just was like the big signs that said 10 mile an hour and driving lanes were floating away in the tide. And we got those rescued and got them back up on shore. So that's my positive today. Did a little good deed for they wouldn't have to go build new ones and waste money and waste resources and cause debris in the ocean. So we're going to get back to our everyday. Yeah, it would be nice to get back to our everyday, our regular routine. So definitely get back to eating some ramen noodles. Cannot wait to get back to eating some ramen noodles with you. So, I brought ramen noodles out here to the beach house. We just never ended up eating any of them. So, but yay, ramen noodles! We love ramen noodles. Ramen noodles are badass. Ramen noodles are our thing. So, hello from Japan. Well, welcome from Japan. Welcome. Are you a transplant to Japan, or did you grow up there? And if you are a transplant, how long have you been there? Japan's a country I would like to visit. I'd like to visit Tokyo. I think Tokyo is just crazy. So, positive of the day would be what I've been doing for past days, listening to debate. Yeah, there you go. Definitely interesting. I want to see Tokyo, though. I'd love to go see Tokyo. I think Tokyo would be an amazing city to see. I've been told you can get around Tokyo pretty decently. Good news, guys. Yeah. So what's your good news? Did you find a place to move to? What's going on there, Cray Frog? But I've been told you can kind of get around Tokyo as an American-speaking English only. But it's easier if you have a local or a native-speaking person with you that'll kind of help direct you where you're going. But there's so many crazy, just like the electronic stores and stuff. So many guys I know, like the camera guys and stuff, I follow on this net. They've been there and just like absolutely crazy stuff. I think Vince is over in Japan, or I think it's just Japan, and he said it was just crazy as hell. But he wasn't venturing out too much. He was kind of staying in his hotel, you know. Should be getting a Periscope tonight, and I'll be showing her a bunch of something. That's cool. That's definitely cool. So yeah, it'll be definitely interesting as hell, the whole Periscope thing. So no, Periscope's amazing. It really is. It really has changed a lot of communication with people and stuff. That's so cool. So there's also one I was using there for a while. Do you remember what that was called, Karen? That we did the oh, it's like the fucking texting app thing, but it's for like live chat stuff. What the hell was that called? Where we could like, it was like FaceTime, but it was an different app, so it didn't take as much data. I can't remember what it's called, but like like OOOHOO. I think it was like Uvu or something. I don't know what the hell it was. Maybe it was OOOVOO or something. Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 O's and a V and 2 or 3 O's. So, but yeah, I was using that one for a little while and stuff. When I was back in Iowa and Karen was down here, we were doing a lot of private messaging, like FaceTime type stuff back and forth there. So, but it's all good. So. Oh, yeah, it's changed, especially for better when they kept the broadcast up for good. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I'd like the broadcast being up for good. Yeah, that's it. 2 O's, a V, and 2 O's. Uvu. But I'm not sure if I like the broadcast being left up that long. It's, you know, I'm not sure. It's just, part of me kind of liked that fleetingness of it, where it deleted itself after that short time. Which you can still, it deletes itself after a while when you keep putting a ton out and you do them every day and stuff. But you can also go back and delete them yourself too. But there was kind of part of me liked that world of the fleeting world of the Periscope. It was almost like Snapchat. You know, it's only going to be here a short time. It's going to go away. So, but no, it's all good. So, the one thing I do wish they would get rid of is the ability to view it on Twitter without actually having the app. So you can't see who's watching it and stuff, and they can't comment and that kind of thing. So I think they really need to get rid of that. They can promote it on Twitter, but then force them to actually come in and watch it through the actual Periscope so they can communicate. Because if they're not communicating, they're sitting there lurking in the background, or only like the creeps that only watch your, you know, Periscopes like afterwards, you know. Yeah, like the web viewers and stuff. I'm not a big fan of that because, like, I don't know. All the other thing is, like, when it says, like, you have, like, 160 live viewers, but only shows you, like, 12 or so, it always pisses me off. Just wish Meglo was on here and still that Facebook Live. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would definitely wish that they were still Periscoping, but... But it's all good, so... My thing is, I just figure that there's plenty of haters out in the world that are watching it. My theory comes in the fact that if you don't have haters in your life hating what you're doing, you're not doing it right. So they still scope very, very seldomly though, man. There's some shit going on in their life right now, and they're making some major changes in their life right now that is definitely getting there. I guess they're busy as hell, I guess, lack of a better term. So, but no, definitely interesting stuff there. So. But no, we're trying to do, like, Karen and I are going to try and do a couple more, like, just the couple scopes a little more often, so. Yeah, they're fine. They're just super busy. They're making some change in their life that's just requiring a ton of their time, so. Yeah, Scope Mafia, yeah. But no, it was interesting. Every once in a while I got a little bit, like, crazy carried away and stuff. You get too many people in your room, you can't really communicate very well and stuff, and that kind of sucks as well, so. Chuck H. Phillips, welcome. I've always said I'd rather have like 3 people that are like, even one person I'm interacting with and talking to, than have 100 people that sit there and never say nothing. So I was on here one night with Meglos's Megan's mom, Gigi, Patty, whatever you want to call it, but Gigi was goes by. And I was on it. We did like literally there was like 3 people in the room, but like her and I literally argued. Grace for living, welcome. But we argued about like gun control rules and laws and stuff for like 3+ hours. Like literally, like we didn't. I should say argument sounds bad. We debated, I guess. We educatedly debated back and forth for over 3 hours, and we both agreed at the end that we were not going to change their mind, and we both left as friends. Like that's before I ever met Gigi. Like we literally talked on there for like 3 hours plus. There's color people in there and stuff. It's one of those ones that I wish that if it would have, I didn't have any way of saving the Periscope at the time, but it showed the comments. If I could have, would love to have put it up on, mature discussion. We literally never got mean at each other, never got mad, nothing. We just fought back and forth, and she would say something, and then I'd counter it, and she'd counter it, and I'd counter that, and it was back and forth for over 3 hours. It was ridiculous how long it went, and never once did we get like pissy with each other. It was amazing. And the first time I met Gigi, like literally met her down here at the comedy show, and went up and gave her a giant big hug, and we came and kind of laughed and joked about that whole thing. So welcome, Johnny, welcome. We laughed and joked about how the world's changed. We have two intelligent people that can talk and communicate for 3 hours and literally argue. Like we argued and stuff for like 3 hours. Yo, what's up, man? But we argued for like 3 hours, and we just still left as friends. Like, it was awesome. We went out that night, literally we were out hanging out that night at the Hairy Buffalo, eating and stuff and chilling out, just having a great time, and just, drinking and stuff. And they were drinking, I wasn't drinking, but I don't drink. But just absolutely had an amazing time, and we left again as friends, even though we didn't agree upon that thing. And we can still be friends and not agree upon shit. That's what a lot of people get mistaken, is they don't know how to fight fair. People get their feelings, or they get butt hurt, lack of a better term. And they get their feelings hurt because they don't know how to argue without getting mean and getting malicious and saying, well, your fucking nose is crooked, or, stupid shit. And you're stupid if you believe that. And it's sad. It really is so sad. But JDTLC. That's an interesting name. Is there anything behind JDTLC? Is it initials for something? What's that stand for? But no, I'm all about, like, educated debate. And even, like, Los and I have had a couple of those and stuff. Carlos and that, with just some different little things that we didn't agree upon, and we still are friends. Like, it's I would consider Los a friend, and I met Los through Periscope, ironically enough. And it was really weird. Like, first time I actually got to meet Los in person, it was like I'd known Los for a long time. And it wasn't just like through the radio or through, like, I knew about his life. He knew about my life also, because he'd heard my Periscopes, the comments and that kind of stuff and whatnot. And it was a cool feeling that through Periscope you're able to actually communicate with people from around the world that you would never have met. I mean, like Vince, for God's sake. I met Vince for the first time. First time I actually met Vince, I straight up fucked with him bad. I mean, I called his ass out, walked in his office, starting to beat his ass, over some bullshit. He came out, rose to me, and was like, big old bro hug, and it was all good. So it was just that weird scenario of what the hell happened. So that was funny as hell. That was a good one. That was, oh my God, so funny. Then afterwards, we're outside, and Bruce was scaring the hell out of him. He was so terrified of Bruce. He got over being scared of Bruce pretty quickly. So delightful, epic, yeah. But it was pretty hell at the beach and stuff. We were out there a couple nights later, and I don't know where the hell it was. We was out there on the beach there at Coco's, and we left down at Cocoa Beach, and hell, he didn't give a damn. Bruce was there at all. He didn't give a shit. So it's amazing how quickly he overcame that fear. But Gregory Man 1, welcome. But no, it's definitely a cool thing when life happens like that. You can meet people that you've met through social media, and then you get to actually meet them in real life and hang out and break bread. I mean, literally, the first time I met Vince, went out and ate Chinese together, so definitely kind of interesting times. So, and it's also those things where I got to know Vince enough that I felt comfortable, giving him a hard time. I was literally giving him shit and making fun of him and stuff, like real early on. So it wasn't like that weird, oh, can I make fun of him for this, or can I, give him a hard time about that? And I was just like straight up giving him shit, so definitely interesting things. So. Well, anyway, guys, I think I'm going to jump off here. Nitty25, welcome. But my cigar is gone. I'm going to go ahead, run in, grab myself a quick shower, and get a couple other things done. I might come back out for another cigar tonight. I haven't decided yet. So if I do, I might throw the Periscope back on. If not, I will talk to you guys all soon. So have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Get out there, check out my YouTube channel, Floppy Hat Photos. Call me after your shower. Okay. But definitely, I will just checking out the Floppy Hat Photos on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment, all that kind of crap and whatnot. So if you're in the Florida area, definitely hit me up. Have fun and be positive. Stay positive. I guess I stay positive, right?